Hello, this is Alexander Cross, criminal defense here in the San Francisco Bay Area. If you'd like to learn more about criminal defense, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Law Offices of Cross & Associates, and feel free to ask questions in the comment section below so that we may respond in the future with more videos for you. So, we received an interesting inquiry here on our YouTube channel. This has to do with expungement of strikes. Let's see here what we got here. I have 2 strikes on my record. I want to do the expungement of my background. Can I fully eliminate the strike I have? Well, to be honest with you, it depends on your purpose, but the answer is kind of sort of no. I'll tell you why. See, you can expunge your record. I mean, you can do a record expungement under Penal Code Section 1203.4 so that in the future, your past conviction doesn't affect you for employment, housing, insurance, loans, that kind of thing. However, when it comes to getting a government job or a job that requires government licensing, for instance, like working at a bank, they'll still be able to use your expunged priors against you. Also, immigration, they're part of the government. Expungement is not going to help you there. I mean, they're still going to be able to use the conviction against you, even if it's been expunged. Also, if you commit another crime in the future, even if you've had your strikes expunged, your strike convictions expunged. I need to be very clear because the strikes themselves don't get expunged. If the strike conviction gets expunged, they will still be able to use it against you. The government will still use it against you. It's just strictly for private employment to do the expungement and maybe for housing and insurance, things like that. Now, there's another problem here. Generally speaking, when somebody gets accused of a strike and they're convicted of a strike, they also get sent to state prison. Well, if you went to state prison for any crime, strike or not, if you went to state prison for any crime, you're not getting an expungement. At that point, your only prayer would be to get a certificate of rehabilitation and a governor's pardon. Those would be your only options. In order to do that, you essentially have to establish that you've been rehabilitated. Generally speaking, you have to wait about 7 years after you've been released from prison, and or that you've been convicted of that strike offense. And you have to establish, obviously, that you have legal residency here in the United States, specifically in California. And then once you put your packet together to show that you've been rehabilitated, a judge has to sign off on that certificate of rehabilitation, but then that has to be sent over to the governor's office, and then the governor has to sign it. Nowadays, I mean, 10,000 people plus a year ask for these kind of things, and less than like 100 people get it every year. It's very rare that you get governor's pardons. It's just rare here in the state of California. So it's something that you really shouldn't bank on. So, like I said before, it depends on your purpose. So yeah, generally speaking, as long as you didn't go to state prison and you didn't violate the terms of your probation, you can get your strike convictions expunged, but the strikes can still be used against you. So it basically defeats the purpose, especially if you're trying to use it against the government. Regardless, if you'd like to learn more about criminal defense here in the San Francisco Bay Area, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Law Offices of Cross & Associates, and feel free to ask questions in the comment section below so that we may respond in the future with more videos for you. But if you've been accused of a crime here in the San Francisco Bay Area and need representation, give us a call for free consultation at 1-800-862-7677. Once again, 1-800-862-7677. On our next video, we're going to be discussing the case of a recurrence of domestic violence. Criminal lawyer, criminal lawyers, DUI lawyer, DUI lawyers, criminal attorney, criminal attorneys, DUI attorney, DUI attorneys.